Hey everybody, welcome back. I just watched this movie. It's called Bigfoot Creek, and I thought I've got to talk to somebody about this. I think this at some point was supposed to be a Boggy Creek sequel, but for whatever reason it didn't work out that way. It's kind of Boggy Creek is mentioned a lot in the narrative to the movie, and some of the alternate artwork features Boggy Creek, but I found it as Bigfoot Creek. And as far as I know, it's not an official Boggy Creek sequel. Anyway, here's what I really got to talk about. This movie has so many montages. It's barely an hour long. It has a pretty threadbare story of that the skunk ape has returned to Boggy Creek, and this group of friends has to try to, end its evil ways or whatever. So it's a pretty thin story, but it does what it's supposed to do, which is let a guy in a rubber gorilla suit run around a little bit. Although we don't get as much guy in a gorilla suit as I would personally like. But let's talk about the montages. That's what really makes this movie so magical, in my opinion. There are montages of wildlife. There are montages of forests, trees, cornfields. Who doesn't love a good cornfield montage? But the ones that I like the best, there was one where there was like a duck just swimming on a lake, and it was set to this awful hippie music. And then I thought that was kind of neat because I like ducks. But then I went to like later on in the movie, you see people driving down the road, like a montage of just basically documenting businesses. There's like a McDonald's and here's a Lowe's, and it's all set to like death metal. So I love this like music to montage stuff where you have a duck set to hippie music and a tour of local retail businesses set to death metal. The movie's only barely an hour long. It's a guy in a gorilla suit. It's super low budget. It's super cheesy. There's not a lot of blood. There's no sleaze. It's just kind of a goofy, silly B movie. If you like these kind of monster movies, this one's, decent. It's watchable. I would recommend it, especially to fans of like kind of inconsequential montages, I guess, would be the ultimate audience for this, would be people who love montages that don't really add anything to the narrative but feature a duck, or you can find out where the McDonald's was in the local town where this was made. That's Bigfoot Creek. I thought it was okay. I don't know that I'll ever watch it again, and I certainly wouldn't like recommend it super highly, but if you like montages, definitely check it out.